Hey, sit here.
Congratulations, man. Look at this. Look at this. Man, unbelievable. You brought us the weed. That's yours. You look phenomenal. So much. Welcome, King. Yes, indeed. Welcome back. Loved it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the post-fight press conference. Something about Bronze Bomber, Barclays Center. Bombs were flying. It only took one, and lo and behold, a first-round destruction over Robert Helenius. Boxing welcomes him back with open arms. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the return of the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Champ, want to get your thoughts? I mean, talk about a show. The one thing I said in the lead up to this, excitement, entertainment, and my goodness, as you talked about many times, all it takes is one. How are you feeling after your incredible performance here tonight?
I feel amazing, Ray. You know, many people worry about my weight and what I would come in at and different things like that, but we just went back to the basis of things. I wanted to come in at a happy weight, and my happy weight is what it is. You know, I'm lower. God have blessed me with power. He didn't bless me with size. He blessed me with power. That's why I can hang with these guys that outweigh me 20, 30, 40, even 50 pounds. You know, and once you go above God's regiments for you, then you know sometimes things happen, and you have to go back into what got you there. And I went back to what got me there. You know, my defense is my athleticism. My quickness is my athleticism. And it was an amazing night tonight. And, man, it's just something about this place. It's special here in Brooklyn. It's special here at the Barclays Center, especially for me. You know, where some of my most dramatic, like I said, most devastating knockouts have came from my most exciting times has been right here at the Barclays Center, and we did it again. What can I say?
D, I think before I turn it over to the media, I think since seeing you from the kickoff press conference, visiting you in camp about a month ago in Las Vegas, I think it's fair to say that you, Malik Scott, your entire team, Don House, your strength and conditioning coaches, you were in the zone all training camp. Did you feel that way tonight?
I did. I felt great. We put in the work, Ray. You know, what was the numbers of the rounds?
Tonight you did one, so that'd be 733.
Okay.
Because he did one tonight, 7:33 for the Bronze Bomber.
Count this one as a round.
We're gonna count this. We're gonna count this as well. So, you know, we put in the work, you know, and it paid off in the end. And we had fun. We had to go back into the basics, and I wanted to add things in there that brought excitement back to me, that allowed me to train and have fun doing it. Because you can do it for so long, and then it just becomes something that you do, something that is required to prepare for a fight. It's not exciting anymore. It's just something we just doing to get through the day, to get through the process of it. But I can honestly say we have fun every round, every second, every minute that we participated in. It was amazing, and being able to change locations as well, and man, it just everything turned out great. You know what I mean? And I'm forever grateful for the love and prayers and the support that I have. You know, and
Take your time, baby.
you know. The heavyweight division, man, the excitement is back.
Welcome back, my man.
It's not the heavyweight division is nothing without Deontay Wilder, and that ain't trying to be cocky or trying to be boastful. That's just straight facts. Who do it like I? No one. You know, and I got people that I love, and I got people that love me. You know, around me. So, long live the king, and I can't wait for the next one.
Deontay, Ismail Abdussalam, Beats Boxing Mayhem. I wanted to ask you, I know you're a big Muhammad Ali fan. A lot of people who saw that knockout might remember the second Sonny Liston fight, so I'm wondering if Malik had you watching any Ali fights. And we saw some of that actually in your training on Wednesday. It seemed like you revealed a little bit of the strategy. We just didn't know what we were looking at. So just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I didn't watch anything of Muhammad Ali. He is my idol in boxing. I love him for not only what he did inside of the ring, but what he did on the outside of the ring and the times that he did it in. But Malik is a master at this business, and the way we do film study and how we can break it down, and the motivation that he gives you before you prepare for war, And before I got here to the arena, he talked the whole way there. And being here in New York, especially in Brooklyn, it's so many people, to go around the block, that's like 20, 30 minutes. And he talked the whole time there, and but I love it though, because that allows me to know how passionate he is about his job, how passionate he is about the business, and how well he want to see me do while I'm still here. Like I said, I only have 3 years, and I think starting of my 3 years is a great start, and I'm looking for more. I'm ready for the best of the best, and I'm just picking up where I left off at.
So, Deontay, next week is your birthday. Happy early birthday to you. But also, speaking of birthdays, it is Malik Scott's birthday as well. Your trainer, happy birthday, Malik Scott. Talk about a birthday gift that you were able to see. So, Deontay, you gave him a nice birthday gift tonight.
His mother's birthday is coming up, and my mother's birthday is coming up.
Well, happy birthday to your mothers.
The same day as his mother's, and his birthday the same day as my mother's.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Talk about the synergy and the energy, guys.
Man.
Absolutely. I love him to death. He's the most dynamic fighter in the history of the sport. And I'm someone saying that it's not coming from gossip. I'm going off of what I've seen times before I was born. There's not a fighter that could do everything in the world that Deontay Wilder can do. And what you guys seen tonight was him buy into a serious game plan. You know how hard it is to make a killer like this say, no, we're going to bring guys to you. All he's been doing is hunting guys. So what we did was, no, I'm gonna show you how he used to knock guys out before. He didn't do nothing new in that ring that he didn't do before. I'm not just Deontay's head trainer. I'm his great reminder. So if I'm telling him to do something, I'm saying, you used to do that a lot. He used to use his back foot a lot just for defense. Him putting his high hand up like this is a buffer. Guys have to get through this to get through this to get here. By the time they get to here, their life is on the line.
Literally.
And you seen what happened today. I'm so proud of him. And
Come on, bro. Love you, baby. Come on up here, Joe. Come up here too. Love you too, baby.
Another question from the media. If you have questions, Joe Santaquilo, I'll get to you in a few moments. Sorry about that. Or Malik, if you want to.
ooh, I'm so happy you got that done, brother. All the hard work, the training. I watched this dude limp to the gym, go to the track, be in the mood, be stubborn, still get the work done, have an attitude, still get the work done. I'm constantly talking to him about boxing, showing him film stuff. He like, bro, I seen it. You still got to see it again. Like, and it just feels good to see someone you love so much. And I'm so compassionate, not just about boxing, about Deontay. So it just felt so good, for you guys to see what I'm talking about. And he did that backing up. He did that tonight backing up. He did that setting traps, having tons of humility. The best heavyweight in the world and the most dynamic fighter in the history of the sport. If he wasn't my brother, I would still say that. I'm telling you guys what I know from what I see, not what I think from gossip or from, no, this is the best right here, the best.
Inside and outside.
More questions from the media? Go ahead, Keith Eidick from Boxing.
Jeez, I love you, man.
Deontay, based on what they saw tonight and the message that you delivered, how difficult do you expect it to be to get the top heavyweights like Usyk and those guys to want to fight you?
I think it's going to be very difficult. I'll be very surprised if he stick to his word. I'm a man of my word. I abide by principle, morals, and goal. They said if you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything, and I believe in something, and the last champion that came to a fight that said he would give me a fight, he went the other way after a devastating knockout. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Joseph Parker. So we'll see what happened, and I'm a keep Usyk to his word. We will be calling his team, and whoever his handler is, and we're gonna see what's up. And if he a man of his word, what a hell of a fight it would be.
It's a great fight. Usyk and Wilder, sign me up for that. More questions from the media.
Hey, what's up, Deontay? This is Najee from Cigar Talk. What's going on, brother?
So, blessings.
Man, great fight tonight. I want you to elaborate just on what Malik said. I mean, you're like he said, you're a come-forward fighter. We've seen that historically. Today, you fought on the back foot. How hard was that, or difficult at all, for you to implement that game plan?
It's not. It's. I mean, just like he said, it's something that I've been doing. It's nothing I've done tonight was new. It's nothing. You know, we just went back to the basic fundamentals of what got me here in the first place. You know, you can travel the world, you can fight against so many different styles to the point you start picking up styles and stuff. That's just like a language. When you go to a certain country, you stay there long enough, you're gonna pick up and you're gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take away. So I've sparred so many different guys and stuff. I've picked up certain things and applied it to fights when I should have just stuck with what I know. You understand me? And I had to break it back down. I had to go back with what I know. Like I said, my defense is my athleticism. And we all know that. You know, that's when I get my most devastating knockouts. And we seen that tonight. So, you know, I just thank God for allowing me to have the mindset to, like you say, you know what, I put certain things in my team hands, along with, you know, I'm hands-on with a lot of things. I'm the head of a lot of things, but certain things I put in their hands because great minds think alike, you know, and I don't know it all, but in life I love learning. That's why they're saying you can't teach an old dog a new trick. That's a lie. That's a lie. And anybody that believes that, then may God be with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because if you know it all, then what's life? What we living for? If you think you know it all, why you can't teach an old dog new tricks? You know what I mean? And so, you know, I'm thankful for the guys that I have around me, and it's just a blessing to be able to do what we've been practicing, what we've been working so hard for, and to bring it here to the Barclays Center for a devastating knockout and a great night. And then, you know, Caleb Plant got his knockout, and then follow behind me. Everybody can go home and party.
Before we get to the next question, Joe Santaquilo, you have something to go ahead and give Deontay Wilder. We have a present, a belt, another present for Deontay Wilder. Let's go ahead and, Joe, if you want to go ahead and present the title real quick and get on the mic.
What is this, Joe? That's the BWAA Fight of the Year belt.
Oh, man, blessings.
So I'm really, though, I'm the guy that picks up the trash here. I just wanted to
Well, there's a bathroom in there.
I'm the president of the Boxing Writers Association, and every year we award this belt to the Fight of the Year. You notice whose name's up top, right?
Yes, indeed.
Right, and as
my
we
guy.
spoke a couple days ago, right?
Yeah, man.
There were no losers last October.
Mhm.
When you and I spoke about that.
Yes, sir.
So you showed great courage in that fight. You showed great determination, and obviously we see the polished product today. And I knew your trainer when he was thin. So here we go.
My man.
Give it up to Deontay Wilder, the Fight of the Year last year.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
More questions from the media.
Deontay right over here. The back.
Yes, sir.
Kosi, King, Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV. Deontay, at the moment when you land that big eraser right hand and you see your opponent going down, exactly where does your mind go and what are you thinking about in those moments?
When I hit him, as you can see, I was going for another one, you know, and it was so fast. It was fast for me. You know, I didn't know how devastating it was until I seen him fall on the canvas. You know, I didn't know I did what I did. You know, because we've been training for certain things to become muscle memory. So when I see certain events happen in the ring, my body just respond. And sometimes when you in the ring, you don't know what's going. You don't see what the other people see on the outside. You know, and my body just reacted. We wanted Robert to reach, and once he reached, I teached. And when I teached, a valuable lesson was taught tonight. So the heavyweight division is on check.
He was down for quite a bit of time. At what point does your jubilation turn into concern?
Man, my only concern is I always have concern for all fighters. You know, I'm a big advocate for fighters because, like I always say, we get done wrong. This is not a sport. A sport is something you play. You don't play this. And we risk our lives for you guys' entertainment. And I speak that forever, you know. But when you have a relationship with a man, you know, when you love a man, you know, when you build a friendship with another man, although he's thousands of miles away from where I am, you know, when you see things like that, man, you want to come to the aid. You know, I wanted to come to the aid, but they wouldn't let me, and I understood because he needed space. But you know, my heart goes out to him, and I hope he's doing okay. He could be able to go back to his family because this is a tough business that we're in. That's why I tell people you gotta respect all fighters. You know, people always go about worrying about records and all this. He lost or he's a bum and all that. Well, you get your bum ass in there then. And let's see who's the bum, really. Because you don't play this. You can't play this. So we demand respect at all times. Every fighter that step in the ring, I don't care what the record is. I don't care who they are or where they come from. It demands respect because if not, then you see things like that happen. And then that's a good knockout. Yeah, it's a great knockout. It's devastating, making history and stuff like that. But how much that man gonna suffer? He may be all right now, a little bit, but what about the next day? What about 2 weeks from now? What about a month from now? Maybe years from now? And we seeing what happened. Look at Cologne.
Talking
Look how
about
he got
Pritchard Cologne.
hit. Richard Cologne. That's Pritchard Cologne.
Yep.
Correct. This man ain't have no kids. They don't understand, man. Y'all don't fucking understand what we go through, man. And I don't even know him like that. But I always be an advocate for us because this man would never know what it feel like to be somebody's father. And that's some of the precious thing in the world, to be somebody's father. But he'll never be nobody's father, man. This man will never have a natural childhood ability of living again because he got in the ring to support his family. But now, his family got to take care of him for the rest of his life. He probably would have been the breadwinner of his family. And now they seeking for help and shit like that. I can say so much about it. That's why you can't play this. This is serious. We don't know, is Robert going to be the same after this? I just did a job. I'm great at what I do. I don't mean to take people away from their lifestyle of living. I'm just trying to support my family as well. This is what we signed up to do. And unfortunately, there's a winner and there's a loser, and sometimes it's a draw. But who take up on that responsibility when they can't work no more? Robert could be the breadwinner of his family. Mm-hmm. But what if he can't do it no more? Then what? Who pays the bill? Who pays the mortgage? He got kids. Who will look out for his kids? Because we all know when you lose and when it ain't going right, those same people that when you win, they kiss you and say they love you. They ain't there for you no more. Where they at? You understand me?
More questions back there?
Well, that was the best answer I've heard of any fighter at any press conference. But I want to say this is Egypt X, Fight for Mental Health. We've been fighting for mental health for every fighter, for every family member, for all the vets, for all the youth. So I want to say shout out to his trainer who's been there. Shout out to Telly and yourself for the charity work that you guys are doing. But I do have a question. What was a message to yourself on the way back to this road? And what's your message, your final message, for all those who have been suffering, fighters, families, veterans, and everybody else that suffered from mental health issues? What do you have to say, Deontay?
I mean, I know what I'm capable of doing, you know. We always go back to when my grandmother, you know, when I was young, she told I was anointed by God. You know, she said, God kind of trying to use you. And this after me beating up another kid in school to get suspended. Not because I looked for trouble, but trouble always found me. You know, and I had to defend myself. Although my father was a pastor, he taught, don't let nobody do you wrong. Watch out for your sisters and your brothers. You protect yourself out here. It's a cold world out here. So I always had to protect myself, you know, and I'm good at what I do. I'm great at what I do. Like I always say, we all have greatness in us, for it's only determined by service. All you got to do is get up and apply that service. And some people don't even want to take the time to do that. They rather sit around and talk about the next person or the next person, but you're wasting fucking time in this world. Because the inevitable falling in us. You don't know when you're going to go. And you just sit around and talk about the next person, and worry about what they got or what they doing, and you ain't even in a position to even talk. So how can you talk? You wasting time. So do something for yourself. A lot of us fighters go through a lot of things. But you know how it is. You don't supposed to cry because that's your weakness, right? But if you really understand, it's only a cleansing. You cleansing your body. Don't show no love, right? Because love will what? Get you killed, right? But love is the most powerful thing that we have in this world. So with fighters, they don't really want to show certain things. They don't really want to come out with certain things. It's a lot of fighters going through a lot of things. A lot. But they, you know, nobody's coming out because they got to keep that image up. You know what I'm saying? They got to keep that toughness up because they worry about what everybody say about them. But when you start doing this shit right here, you don't worry about it. You ain't worry about what coming out of this one or what coming in this one. When you stop worrying, it's just going to go through this one and not this one. You understand? And that's what for me. So many people take my words and switch it up and do this or laugh at this and laugh at that. I'm bothered. I tell you, I soak in my happiness and my peace all the time. So when you talk negative and throw emotional garbage my way, you're wasting your time. I'm self-made. I don't have to do this no more. At all. At all. So that's why I say respect these fighters out here. All of them, because they going through a lot. We all got mental illness. We all going through something. What was it? PTSD. Imagine the fighters, what we go, because when you get in this business, you you're trying to get out of poverty. You're trying to support your family. And this is a tough business to be in. Over and over again, the head is not meant to be hidden. Any doctors in here will tell you that. The head is not meant to be hidden. The brain is not meant to be shooken. But we get in there each and every night to support our families. Risk our lives to support our families. So I pray for all the fighters. I'm a big advocate. Because of the position that I'm in, I speak up. I use that platform to speak out. They can't control me. I'm self-made. You understand me? So I speak for all of them. You know, respect these fighters, man. Most times you see these fighters, ask them how they doing. You all right? Give them a hug or something. Tell them how much you love them. Because sometimes that makes a difference. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what they going through. How they day being. How they recover, because we're never 100% when we get in the ring. Ever. And when we go through things like what Robert went through tonight, it may never be the same.
Well, Deontay, congratulations. Welcome back. And I'll say this, and everyone will say it. Boxing is better when the Bronze Bomber's back. Happy birthday, Malik. Happy birthday, Deontay. Happy birthday to your mothers. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you back sooner rather than later, because I'll tell you, from me to you, We missed you. Welcome back, my man.
Man, brother.
The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Give it up for Deontay and his entire team. Telly, his lovely partner as well, doing a wonderful job as always. I love the red that you guys had color coordinated. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of Fox Sports BBC pay-per-view. The Bronze Bomber is back. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.